Sorry about that. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Geeky Chappy. I think I just didn't put the mute off. Don't know why that happened, but there you go. I hope you can hear the actual the sound of the game. Right, so that's that, and you can do manual. I don't think you're able to reach that, but oh, you can. I'll try and remember to double check the middle in future, which is where I can see the voice going up and down. Right, so what I've been saying is I basically read about Phase Spider. I couldn't find it in the manuals because I've got the manuals open. I've got basically the manuals from, in fact I'll quickly show you. So the manuals I've got from archive.org. So that's Player's Handbook, ready for me to have a look through. And then you got the Monsters Manual, first edition, this one here. And then I've got second edition, which is this one here. So I'm ready with all that. Oh, and the wheel is this one here, which is quite nice, online as well. So that's quite cool. I couldn't find the Phase Spiders in here, unfortunately. That's what I was looking for last time. And I went to S and P, but I couldn't see anything. I found one spider reference and nothing in the P section. Paraelemental, Peck, Phoenix, Plane Tar, I think that is. But no spider in this one. The only spider that comes up is... where's it gone? Giant marine spider here. And that's it. So, I just basically used the description from the Adventurers Journal, which basically says they phase in and out and the poisons, and that's about it. So we're just also trying to remember everything from the game. It's slowly coming back to me. So if I do view, I think you can done. Quit. You can aim. Sorry. Sure you could hit that. Nope. Alright, fine. You can't do that. Nice. Continue battle now. Everybody's done pretty well. Core's the only one that's kind of hurt, but that's fine. There's an index at the back of Monster Manual 2 for all 3 books. Fiend, Fellow included if that helps. No, we didn't. We got to this part because I got partway through, and the problem is I was having issues with the 486, so I said we'd come back to it. And in the meantime, we decided to do Exile, which took ages, and then I wanted a break from RPGs for a bit, so that's why we did Exhumed. And then I want to finish this, and then the next thing is someone suggested, and I cannot remember who, someone suggested I do Gauntlet for the quest mode, because that'd fit nicely into RPGs, and that's the next thing I want to do. So that's what we're up to at the moment. Can't go right. That's interesting. The horse is shifting, but nothing's moving. Giant lizards. Lizards and gizzards. Combat that one. Don't want to move. Where did we spot these lizards from? 3 miles away? I don't see them. Yeah, there it is. Right. Hello there, Zupaden. Just popped in to say cheers for playing my game, Amiklotsky. I seem to be missing your stream, so watch the VOD. Fun to watch you struggle. It's fine, I'm determined to get past that level 4. I'm sure I must have done it, got close to it a couple of times. I'm hoping to get to the level 5 at least. Because if I can get past 5, I'll be happy. Because I think nobody's gotten past that one yet, so that'd be good. I was playing through myself around the same time I finished, which you probably remember it. And, oh, right, okay. Well, it's taking me a bit longer because I'm new to this this particular RPG, so it's going to take me a bit longer. And I've probably done some things that are a bit silly, but yeah, I think you've got to go outside the flan first to go back in to go to the castle. But don't tell me that because I want to see if I'm right. And the other thing is I'm doing this once a week for a couple of hours, whereas you probably played it pretty much continuously as well, so you might have had more ability to, play through it quicker. That kind of helps. These lizards aren't that bad. Oh, I can't move because of that thing above me. That's weird. You've been closed several times and I've been screaming at the screen. No, go left, go left. And I'm sat there going, how do I do this again? Because like I said, I've just been basically doing this with it. And I kind of get a general idea, but I think it's the green blocks help to move everything else. And then it's, yeah, sometimes I can just kind of switch it off and just do this for a while. And it kind of falls into place. So almost like subconsciously my brain's doing it, but my conscious brain is not seeing it, if you see what I mean. I'm rooting for you to be the first one past level 5. Can I get all the way through? I don't know. Yeah, green blocks are often key to everything, yeah. I will figure it out. I did say that what I was going to try and do was, if I get round to it, I'm going to look at the previous VOD, 2 VODs, and see, and try and kind of see where I'm up to, or maybe sit there, work it out first, and then just see how far I got to it. Maybe, I don't know. I'll work it out. I can't remember. It's escape or go back. You sure you want to take me on? I've already decimated you other people. Ready. Which one did I use? Longsword +1. You can not do anything. Don't quit. Oh, are you running? Yes, you are. Try and capture next stream, but you're real net. Yeah, I have late stream, so I do apologise for that. I think that's one of the... If I had more time, I'd probably try and do it. The problem is I work, then I'm either cooking or eat for my other half, or I'm putting, like post work stuff, and then by the time I sit down for me, it's 9 o'clock's probably the best time for me to do stuff. Weekend is usually a bit better. If I do streams on a Saturday, like I've moved it from the Friday, it will be 2:30 in the afternoon, or Sundays will be 5 p.m, which is a bit better for everything, but just don't have the time, as it were. 9 o'clock usually better for me. It's a lot quieter, so I can do this sort of stuff, unfortunately. So. but I don't do Saturdays all the time. I only do it when I can't do a Friday, basically. I think last Klotsky was 1 AM. Maybe. Because it took me... I think I first started it during the end of Ami Game Jam. And that probably took me a bit of time to go through that. So it's probably about 1 o'clock. But usually if it's... what I try and do it is... I've got 3 segments. So the first segment is Amiga format CD, and we're actually on the games section, so it'll be between 1.5 to 2 hours on that. And then I do the Amiga Klotsky in the middle. I'll spend about an hour with that one, and then I move on to the main game, which this time at the moment I was playing Rogue Trooper. So that's so what we're saying, I start at 9:30, 10:30, 11, 11:30, so kind of like 11:30, 12, I think is roughly about the time. So yeah, 12, yeah, between 11:30 and 12, maybe, or 12:30, something like that. It's probably about the right. So I do Amiga Mondays on Monday. That's when the Amiga Klotsky is going to be next on. Everything else, like today is RPG Day, Friday is RTS Day, and Sunday is basically a mix of everything. So today is DOS with this game, Friday is the Windows 98 box, and Sunday is 95 box because we're playing Montezuma's Return. So yeah, when I do go full days of Amiga stuff, that's not until August. Because I don't do the Ami... I've done it once. I don't do Amiga April. Because I've got the competing computer the next month. I've got the competing computer the next month, so I do Amiga August, and then I follow it up with Atari ST September or Stember. That's what I do, that one. In case you're wondering. But yeah, it's usually Monday. Oh, you idiot, I wanted to say no, don't continue battle, that's why I'm going wrong. Continue battle, no, because there's nobody here. No problem, thank you for popping in, Super Dan. Oh, that's what I was going to check. So you're on level 6 and you got 66917. Just going to check the player's handbook. See, player's handbook talks about the paladin. Didn't know you could get that in the D&D one. Rangers, illusionists, magic users, thieves. assassins, monks. That's interesting. Where's standard fighter? There we go, fighters table. So I need to get to 70,000 before I get to level 7. Okay. Oh, you dropped quite a bit if I remember rightly. So you're level 5. You need to be 35k. Goldmoon's still an original character. Level 6, you are a cleric. You've got plenty to go. I think you got level drained at one point. Maybe not. You've just got a massive jump for experience points. So you need to go to 55,000 before you get to level 7. You're a multi-class. So you're a bit behind anyway. Now a thief. 65,000 apparently. Hopefully that's high enough. You are level 7. So you, like the fighter, need to be on 70,000. So you're kind of getting there. And our mage, level 669. No, you've got plenty to go to. Oh, that's weird. It says 60,000 for the top end of the experience level 6. Oh, I'm misreading. So you just hit level 6. So you've got to get to 90,000. Wow. That's going to be some fighting to do. Was it a phase spider? Yes, it was. I've only got Monsters Manual 1 and 2. I don't have any others, because I didn't think I needed the other ones. Just have a look at the index. Oh, I found it, M90. P19 original. It's in the, oh. Is that what the M and F means? Okay. M for Monster Manual 1 and F for Fiend Folio. And no letter of the creatures detailed in this book. Right, so I need to look for the Fiend Folio at some point. It should be on archive.org somewhere. So you said 90. Oh, I completely missed it. Alright. Hopefully I'm not going to get told off for the drawing of boobs here. But get ready for this. Right, so we are looking here. I'll zoom in a bit more. Phase Spider. Although these monsters appear to be nothing more than very great spiders, they are something quite beyond this. When attacking or being attacked, the phase spider is able to shift out of phase with its surrounding, bring itself back only when it's ready to deliver its poisonous bite. Victims must save at a -2 on their poison saving throw. When out of phase, they are impervious to nearly all forms of attack, although a phase door spell will cause one to remain in phase for 7 melee rounds. Oil or etherealness and armor of etherealness also put their wearers into the same phase as the monster when it shifts out of phase. Their webs are equal to those of giant spiders. Phase spiders will seek to evade encounters which are unfavourable. Well, they didn't last at all, and didn't even try to phase, because we did actually kill them pretty quickly, I'd say. There we go. Frequency rare. Number of appearing 1 to 4. We had 2 of them. Armor class 7. Hit dice 5+5. Treasure type E. 1 attack. 1 to 6 damage per attack. Okay, that's not too bad. So, thank you, Gigi Jappy. There we go. 71 darts. I've got plenty of darts. Right, so we've had a look at those. So they're going to be quite a while before we do any leveling. I'm not going to bother getting any stuff. I don't want any treasure now. Surprise a group of lizard men. I always looked them up myself when playing the game, so I knew they had to be in there. That's why I have the main 3 books always to hand. What did I use? I think we were playing... Was it this beforehand I found the D&D 2nd edition Monsters Manual? Oh, that was it. When I was playing D&D on the Mega Drive, I was using the... so it looked like I'd used all the way up to... Is it the green? So it starts red, is it green and then blue for expert or something like that. They've gone up to that, but I don't think they went past that, because we did find monsters in the later books. And that's for classic D&D. I am not going all the way up there. You can come down here. You do have the later books apart from the current. Is this for AD&D 1, not 2nd edition? Yep, still too far for me to care. Okay. I always wanted to play all of the gold box games, but I think I'm too impatient now. I mean, this is why I do this on Tuesday, so I can actually go back through some of the RPGs that I'd either not got time for, or I mean, I could make time for them and just not stream, but I mean, it's just less fun that way, really, isn't it? So, plus I'm already streaming now anyway, so why not? And to be honest, I'm enjoying the gold box stuff. They've for 1988, they've put a lot of content in here. I wasn't expecting it to be this much content. Your pitiful 1 point of damage. Oh, I forgot you are on your sword. And also a reminder, chat, this is on real hardware, so what you're listening to is the beeper being piped through the sound card, so at least you're getting some authenticity in a way. My intention was to replay all the gold box games as I had. Oh, I will be back in a few minutes. I just realised, break is on, and I will finish reading what Geeky Chappy has said. So give me so back in about a few minutes.
David. We're in position.
Ready to go? Go. In position.
Go, go, go!
down.
Stand by. Go, go, go! Get down, do it!
20 David. Suspects neutralized. Area clear of threat. We're coming out.
Welcome back, chat. Apologies, I was just reading what Geeky Chappy had said, and then the box at the top said, "Oh, we're in an ad now." So I'm like, right, okay, I'll get back to reading it. So Geeky Chappy said my intention was to read or play all the gold box games as I had some, but not all, for the Amiga when they first came out. I only got as far as starting Curse of the Azure Bonds, but I do intend to go back and carry on. So I think that the Azure Bonds, of course, is part of this pack here. Is that the third one or is that the second one? I can never remember which one that one is. Let me just check. Unless Geeky Chappy will say, because it ends at Pools of Darkness, I think. And the one thing that apparently characterised the difference between them all was that the Curse of the Azure Bonds had blue as its background. So let me have a look. Yeah, so the Curse of the Azure Bonds is the second one. And then it goes The Secret of the Silver Blade, and then it ends in Pool of Darkness. So that's this set. Then you've got Savage Frontier, which is Gateway to the Savage Frontier and Treasures of the Savage Frontier. Then you've got the Dragonlance ones, which is Champions of Krynn, Death Knights of Krynn, and Dark Queen of Krynn. I've got the Buck Rogers one, which is Buck Rogers that Countdown to Doomsday and the Matrix Cubed. And then others are Neverwinter Night, Spelljammer, Pirates of Realm Space, Forgotten Realms, Unlimited Adventures is the other one. I think out of all those, I'd probably want to play Buck Rogers, because there's two of them. There's the DOS one, which I'd play here, but I'd probably just, to keep the YouTube channel going when I finally get back to doing that, I'd probably play the Mega Drive version on that one, because it's similar but different, I think. But yeah. Second, yeah. This one's just come in from outside. Look at him already. I was supposed to be playing a game here, mister. Not giving you fussies. Void cat. of a fight here. Right, okay. The good thing about this is you can leave it running a little bit. Oh, is the lizard not there? Or did he not move? Huh, okay. There we go. Oh, you went behind, you cheeky swine. Careful. He likes digging his claws in and then pulling. It's like, I do have a t-shirt I'd like to keep, thank you very much. No, do not attack ally. Cannot pull? No? Okay, fine, exit. Think I pulled a Radiance Curse and Get Away. I'm a cousin at Pool of Darkness on Amiga. I think I stopped at the start of Curse on replay because I wasn't able to import my characters from the end of Radiance and figured I'd take a break before trying again or starting afresh. And that break came over here. When we last played this was in 2022. That's when we last played this. And it took us about 6 to 8 months to get to this point. So, yeah. We got trolls. Oh, they resurrect, don't they? Oh. I think I would rather flee. The monsters flee. Okay. That's good. Well, you have found a small wooded grove where you enter. Okay. Oh. This is interesting. You're at the edge of the grove. You're about to leave this area. Do you want to return? I will return. A swarm of sturges swoops down and attacks the party. What are these? Free to shout out the number if I take too long. Got it. M92. Found it already. And they're pretty much exactly as depicted. Uncommon. Number appearing 3 to 30. And we have 6 there. Hit dice 1+1, so this should be pretty easy. Damage attack 1 to 3. Special attack drain blood. Sturges are found only in very dark tangled forests or in subterranean layers. They lay in wait for warm-blooded creatures, swoop down when their long sharp proboscis, proboscis, I think that is attached. The blood of the victim is drawn through to be eaten. So that's a bit like a mosquito, I think. The attack as if there are creatures with 4 hit dice. The attack as if they are creatures with 4 hit dice rather than 1+1. The sneaky mouth appendage of a sturge inflicts 1 to 3 hit points of damage when it hits each melee round after striking until it's drained 12 hit points value in blood. The sturge drains blood equal to 1 to 4 hit points. Bloated blood. The sturge draining 12 hit points worth will flap off to digest its repast. The only method is to detach a sturge from its prey is to kill it. The feathers of the sturge are rusty red to red-brown. Its eyes and feet are yellowish. The dangling mouthpiece of the sturge is pink at the tip, fading away to grey at the base. God, I cannot speak today. Cat, what are you doing? Either you're moving or you're not. I know I found this stream because I mentioned on Beanhead's chat I was replaying the Gold Box games, and someone, I think Man Weiner as he's now known, mentioned you're playing this through this one. One of your favourite monsters this? Well, let's see how quickly we get this done. Could be that it might be a long-winded one or not. Oh, silly me. I forgot that you are on... the sword, not the sling. Try that again. Looks like they're going down pretty easily. Okay, Gold Moon, please do not miss. Thank you. I was a little bit worried that you should miss it. Do not continue battle. So I worked out, I finished Pull Radiance in 2023, so my break has been 3 years, not one. Where does it go? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean by that. I think I've searched everything then. It's a very small grove. Was I meant to find anything here? Let's leave because I don't know if that was just a small encounter or not. Where am I in relation to everything? Am I up near the mountains? Must have gone through the quivering forest then. Can't go up any further. So if I go down here, it's the lake down here. Off in the distance you see a large dragon flying through the air. As you watch, he swoops down behind a mountain and disappears. Yeah. As you hike through the mountains, a large dragon flies above you. It circles and swoops down and lands in front of a cave. It disappears into a cave. What will you do? Considering the level I am, I'm going to ignore the cave. Might be best. There we go, that's the lake. This looks like a marsh. Group of thieves. Let's combat and see what happens. They look all shirtless. First level thief. The highest we've done is 6th level, I think. So these should go down pretty quickly. No, you can come to me. Alright, fair enough. I'll bite. Killed by a stone. Can't imagine they had much money. No, don't care about the treasure. Surprise a group of tigers. In the far off lands, somewhere, apparently. Don't know. Oh, unless they're not top right, down left. Yeah, they are. Ooh. Tanked 11 damage. 2 attacks in one. So that tiger, I'm pretty sure the one near Sturm, was first hit for 11 damage and then it hit another 13. So it's taken, what, 24 at the moment? I might need to rest soon. So Tiger tried to take me out for another 3 and then runs off. I mean, you could have stayed and took me out. Fair enough. You did quite a bit of damage. Sturm's on 8 hit points at the moment. Question is, can I encamp and rest without being disturbed? Okay, we've got wild boars now. Wild boar is pig, isn't it? So it actually shouldn't be that bad. They look huge though. There's a lot of them. 18 hit points. and they hit for a lot. Nice idea, trying to go around the back. You're just gonna have to switch out your sling. Oh, I know what I could do. do it here. No, it's too gotta be careful as well because the stinking cloud kind of goes quite large and I can't remember how large it goes. There we go. Luckily they've all missed. Apart from that. And the other attack. Oh. Need to bandage that one. So if I do... what is it? Quick. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Never mind. So quick, we'll just do a quick action. So I press done. Bandage, that's what I wanted. Oh, you avoid the stinking cloud. Alright. Let's get your quarterstaff out. I think this is a bad idea, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, I've got to... Right, okay. So, the thing is when you press Q for quit... no, quick, it will basically just let the computer do that until you tell it not to. And I can't remember what you do to not do that. So I'm going to bandage Gold Moon. Please don't tell me I'm going to die by a bunch of boars. Actually, she's hitting for quite a bit of damage. And you're fleeing, so that's something. It must be if you go past a certain number of rounds and you've already done quite a bit of damage, you kind of decide to flee. Because I don't think this happened inside the city. Not very often anyway, that I recall. Okay, just dies. I don't know if it's worth saving. Because I'm still trying to figure out this area. Centaur. Flee. I need to get out of there. Or just load up again. Right, you're gonna have to start the attack. You're gonna have to bandage. So he's still on automatic. Okay, I thought you could bandage. No. Yeah, we're going down. I've just pressed Q. I can't stop them now. I'll have to see what happens. There's no way Brian's surviving this. How are you fleeing? You've just taken out most of my team. That's kind of weird. You can still throw a sling. What's the keyboard controls to stop the there's a way of doing it. Space, that's what it is. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. Continue battle, space, there we go. Done, bandage. Continue battle, done. Excellent. Done, quit. Continue battle, no. Do not want any treasure. I just want my party to be not dead, please. Probably not in the best of areas, but rest. with 2 hit points. Soldiers. Flee. Battle begins. You're not fleeing this one. Corporal. EC of 6 tells me he's kind of low level. Do I have any potions? Oh, I've got a wand of magic missiles. I completely forgot about that. Let's use one of these. Oh yeah, you've switched to the long sword. Oh, I've only got... Oh, I've got 64 arrows, that's fine. I was a bit worried then. So the... I'd say the moment level 4 maybe? At 13 hit points perhaps. I'd start in 2 minutes 55. how many days is this going to take? 3 creams. Right. Before we carry this on, ads are going to start in 5 seconds, so back in a few minutes. Hello? Okay, yeah, cool. Right, welcome back everyone. So, as Geeky Jappy has said, where the 3 Green is one of the races from the Dark Sun, which when you said that I vaguely remember, because I think you get to play one in not Ravages of the other one, the first one I think it was. Shattered Lands, was it? The first DOS game. So you can play one in that one, I believe. But if you want to see the Monsters Manual version, there we go. Mantis Warrior, rare, number of appearing 2 to 12, armor class 5, hit die 6+3, damage attack. There you go. I'm not going to go through that. This looks like a +2 weapon. Special defenses, dodge missiles on roll of 9 or better. No psionics. The 3 Kreen are a race of carnivorous insect men who inhabit deserts and dry grasslands, live in small lightless burrows and are not social creatures. 3 Kreen warriors hunt many creatures, especially elves. These mantis warriors are strong and agile, able to leap 20 feet upward and 50 feet forward. The 3 Kreen often use 2 specialized weapons of their own design. One is a polearm with a blade on each end, which can be used to slash like a glaive or be thrown as a spear, damage 3 to 8. The other weapon is a small triangular throwing wedge, carved from a hard crystalline substance. These wedges will return to the thrower and may be caught to be thrown again if they missed a target. The 3 Kreen may carry up to 10 of the wedges and can throw them up to a distance of 9 foot, damage 3 to 6. The 3 Kreen can successfully dodge missiles on a roll of 9 or better on a 1d20. Even unarmed, the insect warriors strike with their 4-clawed arm-like appendages, damage 1 to 4, and bite with their mandibles, damage 2 to 5. Anyone bitten must save versus paralyzation or be paralyzed for 2 to 16 rounds. I hate paralysis ones. They're always annoying. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh, we've only got one. Hopefully we just got one. You can't be bandaged. Avoids it, you swine. Right, I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud. Which missed. If you're going to dodge missiles, I think we're best off sure you got a long sword, you do. can stay there for a bit. Got 14 hit points to go. Not for very much longer. Got you. Not too bad, it was only one of them. You can imagine it would have been worse if there wasn't. I want to come back, I think. Group of merchants. Why would they attack me? Parley? Oh, cool. Merchants leave and bid you a good day. Okay, fair enough. That's the first encounter we've had where parley has actually been useful. Nomads. So, find nomads to stop them from joining forces with our enemies. Do we parley or combat? Let's parley. Greet you and exchange pleasantries. The nomads and leave and bid you good day. Well, I didn't want to fight them if they didn't. Don't know, should I have done that? Oh no, not these guys. We came across this lot in the pyramids. Should we bid them good day? See if parley works. Ooh. Haughty, sly, nice, meek, or abusive. Let's be nice. You have insulted a dragon. They attack you immediately. Oh, good day, sir. How dare you? You must die. Okay. Fine. At least I was trying to be good about it. Begins casting. Oh, I don't like this already. Composite longbow. Fireball. Ow. Oh, another fireball. What a surprise. Can't go anywhere outside. 25 points of damage. Fine, I can cast. And I messed that up completely because I targeted myself accidentally. Well, it's been a while since I've seen that screen. I don't think we say, which I'm not too fussed about because I know this area is going to be a pain in the backside to get through. So we definitely need to see this. So we saw nomads, but they seem to be quite pleasant. When you saw Driders, it was game over. Yeah, I remember. Like I said, I remember from the pyramid. Right. P on the outside, a funny little X sign. In fact, I'll show you this, doing this, just so you can see how amazing doing this is. Quite like it actually. Where's that funny X? It's this one. Read from the dash, which are these ones. Friend. There you go. That worked. So back to where we were at the beginning of the stream, but that's no problem. Oh, that's clever. I've got my original and seen online decoders, but no one's actually spin. Yeah, I've still got the one from GOG. That's like an online app thing. But the other one, I just like the spinning thing from that because it's really nice. I'll put it in chat where I've got it from because it does other ones. So this is the Polar Radiance one. In fact, let me just put this on so you can see. What else does it do? There you go, the code wheels list. Secret of Monkey Island, Star Control, Monkey Island 2, Night Shift, Rocket Ranger, Another World, Cruise for a Corpse, this one we're using at the moment, Curse of the Azure Bonds. What else we got? Indiana Jones, Neuromancer, Hardball 3, that's an interesting one to have. Desert Strike, Return to the Gulf. So we've got 27 here. I'm going to put this in chat for you all to have a look at. There you go. bay, core compare it. And then we leave the boat because it's already gone over. Right, that's where we are. Do not want to take the boat. Stay here. So that's the other entrance we can take. Giant lizards again. Forgot you're on a long sword. You can wait. I keep forgetting if something's right next to, on this game, if something's right next to you, you can't use the sling. I think I might be able to do it on a further enemy. Let me just check if that's possible. So I can't do it here. Should be able to do it here. No, as soon as they go next to you, you have to switch. Blizzards have done it again. Attacked a few times and then run off. Right, I'm gonna save regularly now if I can. So in camp, save on B. Do not quit to DOS. Rest. Hippogriffs. What are these? M52, so that's the original monster manual. Hippogriff. There we go. Frequency red, number of appearing 2 to 16, armor class 5. Hit dice 3+3. No special attacks or defenses. Hippogriffs dwell only in places uninhabited by men, generally nesting on rocky crags and similar places. They are fierce fighters and will defend themselves resolutely. As the hippogriff is an omnivore, it will never be found with Pegasi. Griffins will attack and eat hippogriffs on occasion. The hippogriff is able to fight well with its 2 great foreclaws and powerful beak. However, they are not easy prey. If encountered in their lair nesting area, they will attack immediately. There will be 1 nest for every 2 creatures, each nest containing 1 or 2 eggs or fledglings. Hippogriff eggs are valued at 1,000 gold pieces each on the open market, fledglings at 2,000 to 3,000 gold pieces. Right, I might as well combat them. Wow, they've got a lot of movement. System's not doing well. Taken out by the mage with a stick. Hmm. Kobolds. Could be good or bad. There's usually about 200 of them. Because, yeah, look at that. See, last time I played this, I remember seeing a lot of kobolds, but I can't think of whether they'd be around here, or whether it was just chance meeting. Hello, Pixel. Hello. We have a Pixel cat. Come on, cold balls. Line up in an orderly queue where you're just gonna get decimated. We know it, I know it, chat knows it, everybody knows it. I am such high level now that you're practically cannon fodder. You're so weak, even my mage with a stick can kill you. The only reason why it takes so long is there's just so many of you. Now they're fleeing. I'm about to get another 2 before I go. Trolls. Flee. Nope. Can't flee the trolls. There's only one of them that looks at things. Still a rather not. Oh, you got long sword. Made it a few days before I got surprised. Classic Knowles though. Do wonder whether it's just a good idea to go back into town, sleep and come back out again. What I'll do is I'll call this a final fight. And I'll go back to the city if I can. Rest up and I'm going to call it a stream. I don't know how long it's going to take me to kind of clean this area. As it were. Well, not clean, but get somewhere in the bigger area. You have a long sword and I keep forgetting. Add to start in about 30 seconds. Wait until the computer finally finishes moving the nulls, and I'll move on to the break for the last part of the stream. Be right back.
This is my land. I was born here. When I was young, I trained here, learning the Bushido, the way of the warrior. That was long ago. Now we live in an age of war. My neighbors are now my enemies, and my home is now my fortress. Here we stand, and if we should fall, our honor is still great. The training has finished. One day, it shall again be like it was when I was young. One day my country shall be reunited. This is our land, and it shall be stained with blood. The path to peace is a dangerous journey. But there shall be peace. Peace under my flag. A peace carved by my sword. One day. One day, but not today.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's get this done. Come on, kobolds. Oh, you can't see that one. To get this one. Yeah. Come on, when are you fleeing? Alright, come on then. We're done. I call it a night. Thanks for the stream and good night. No problem, Geeky Chappy. Thank you for popping in. At least with the Deriders and the other ones we're taking on, it doesn't take us long because they're not trying to take on 20 odd gnolls or like 30 odd bloody kobolds. So you've got to wait for them to all make the moves, and then finally you can get rid of another one. If you get a good hit in. You can stay there. I could put a stinking cloud out thinking about it. That might help. Right. Cast Stinking Cloud. Manual here. Cool. Finally, fleeing in panic. Can't see, can he? Well, we're almost done. There we go. Okay, camp. Save on B. Take the boat back. Okay, I can camp and rest here. I can't remember if I can. Alright, okay, go. So you can't rest in a town. Priest of Tyr, welcome you to the temple. Do you seek healing? Yes. Heal Sturm. Okay, now exit. Okay. Now I've got to remember which part of Flan has shops and taverns. Nope. Okay, what have we got? Nothing interesting. Plate is 400. Can't remember how much I've got anyway. Could probably buy a plate for Sturm. He's already got plate, that's fine. She's got plate. You got plate. You got leather armor +4. You got nothing. The easiest to hit. Which one of these is a tavern? Yes. Nobody wants to gamble. You over here at Tavern Tale 19. Okay, what is this one? Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna read what Tavern 19 is. Proclamations, journal entries. A black bound tomb written in a strange... Nope, that's not it. It's Tavern Tale, not journal entry. Tavern Tales. Here we go. Mighty tribes of wild dwarves, thousands of them, the dragon spine mountains, destroying villages and killing travelers. Okay. I'll add that to my notes. Heard Tavern Tale 19 about dwarves. Okay. Do you know what to gamble? Over here, Tale 17. An old sage sits in a corner with a dark wizard. You're right, laughs the sage. They'll do anything I tell them to, no matter how silly or fantastic. Not much of a tale, is it? Can I camp here? Nope. Go. So I can't rest at a tavern. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Yep, stay here. Call and pay. Thank God for that. Rest. 20 days or 10 days for now. So it'll be 1 day per hit point, I'm assuming. Because Sturm's on at least 27, perhaps? $28 for Gold Moon. 21 for Sturm. Stop resting, yes. Save on B. Quit to DOS, yes, right, okay. That is it for today then. Thank you everyone for popping in. Not really much progress, but it's good to kind of get back into the swing of things and see, you know, and it didn't take me long to get back into it. I just need to work out what that area is. Maybe I just need to hang around in a tavern and see if anything interesting pops up. I might do that. I might see what other tales pop up. Maybe something can point me in the right direction. Because otherwise I'm just ambling around somewhere. At least in Flam, you had different areas to clean out, so you knew other things to do, and you can come back to the council and they'll give you kind of directions of where to go, like so-called keep and stuff. But when you're out in the wilderness, it's kind of not quite sure what I'm doing. I mean, I've got some direction from the council, but it's not really what I want, you know. And then sleeping in the wilderness area or outside of town is just dangerous, as we've already seen. So yeah, I'll definitely get back to that next week. So I will be back on Friday with a bit of luck to do Age of Empires, so we can try and finish off the Montezuma campaign, and I'll try and get 3 done if possible, because I know I'm behind on 1 technically. I'm trying to do 2 scenarios at a time, but if they're hard, like last time, I've got to kind of redo them. Especially the last one with the Wonder. I've got to really pick up the pace on that one. So we'll have to see. So that's Friday. Sunday, carrying on with more Montezuma stuff with Montezuma's return. Monday, back again for Amiga format CD17, where we're looking at the games. Then we've got Amiklotsky and Rogue Trooper is the main long play game. And then I'll be back here on Tuesday, I think. Hang on, let me just check. Am I going to be in? Or am I going to be away? Oh, I might, depending on cash, I might actually be away next Tuesday. So it might be the Tuesday after we come back. Because I usually have my indie game dev on the second week of the month. Second Tuesday of the month. So I might be there instead. I'll let you know. It's probably likely I'm going to be there. Right, okay. So let's see who we can get you all off rated to. Who have we got on tonight? Let's go and raid Bitterman, who is playing Leisure Suit Larry 6, Shape Up or Slip Out. And start that raid now. Cool. Right, thank you all again for popping in and for the chats and stuff. It's been good to see people are still interested in this type of game, so that's always good. See you all on this game. It won't be next week, it'll be week after. But other than that, I will see you on Friday. So until then, I'll see you all later. Bye.